guys, what's up? Initially, this video was going to be another like slop genre piece on Hasan this time because, like so many greats before me, I know the cinematic genius that is his predisposition to public humiliation and verbal diarrhea.
I'm a total fucking big wet fart. I am a total dumbass. Okay?
And so I'm sure it'll come as a shock to like exactly 0 people when I say that I myself am a consumer of this specific saga. And I felt that it was only right to cement my place as a new YouTuber to contribute to this monolithic tradition of secondhand embarrassment, domestic terrorism, and complete buffoonery.
I can't do this. Guy has the understanding of foreign policy of like a 12-year-old.
And so in preparation for this video, I was on my 3rd hour straight of scrolling through live stream fails, Dorito crumbs all over my tits, making a complete fool of myself in front of absolutely no one but my own dogs, and still feeling a degree of disgrace. Suddenly it dawned on me that it is quite possible there is not a single shred of Hasan content that we have not already pecked to death and defecated on. And so I decided I needed to do something different. I needed to like dig a little bit deeper. So I went back to the holy institution of Google. And you guys, I swear to God, I stumbled upon something that is making me question my own qualifications as a terminally online degenerate who's embarrassed my whole family. It's future me jumping in. I just want to ask really quick that you hang through a little bit of context. Even if you know Hasan and you know the Twitch saga, there are like characters and information in this that aren't gonna make any sense contextually if you don't. So just chill. That's all. I mean, it's very possible that I was just like cognitively checked out during this period of time and I'm making a complete fucking asswipe of myself. But I went back and tried to make sure that this hasn't been a topic that's already discussed. And it looks to me like some brave soldier tried to do so on r/politics and was promptly dumped on, which again comes as a shock to absolutely no one because it looks like half of the sub's members jumped on his thread to literally ratio him into oblivion with the old, well, actually, I still like Hasan no matter what, because he always says the truth. Even if he supports designated terrorists of the United States of America, who cares? And he wears such cool pants. I mean, he's like Queer Eye for the Taliban guy. So for those of you guys who aren't super familiar with like Twitch as a platform or their background to this topic, I can't and don't want to help you, and you're gonna have to dig yourself out of the rock that you live under and watch a different video about this, because at this point, Hasan and Twitch's infamy has kind of reached like actual mainstream levels.
Who is Hasan Piker?
Who is Hasan Piker?
Twitch streamer.
Oh.
Hell no, I don't.
Why not?
He's a bitch, bro.
So I'm just not gonna rehash like super in depth. I will say this, Twitch and Hasan go way back. And by Twitch, I mean the CEO, Dan Clancy. They go way back. These guys have been butt buddies for like a literal decade. Hasan has made no shortage of disparaging and honestly alarming performances, opinions online.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
And there's been no shortage of blissful ignorance from old Dan Clancy and Twitch, despite the outcry of the majority of the Twitch community who feel like there is a pretty clear level of favoritism going on.
Happy birthday to you.
What the fuck?
Happy birthday to you.
Bro, we're never beating the Hasan runs Twitch allegations after this.
Honestly, despite how absolutely batshit insane this guy is, I still support his right to free speech. Like, just because I don't like what he says doesn't mean he's excluded from that amendment. However, Twitch is a publicly traded company, and that means because they want to protect their investors, or they should, that they have a set of guidelines. They have a terms of service, which honestly, pettiness aside, it's not that crazy. You just can't promote violence or terrorists or dox people.
The very working people who've been left behind by our politics, compared with what President Trump has been able to do. You know, over the same period, that the last person who couldn't get my name right, we defeated them, and that's what it's going to look like again.
Okay, fair enough. As you may have heard,
Let's do a fucking crusade, he says. Let's hang Hasan and Mamdani for treason, he says. The fuck are you gonna do?
Shouldn't be that hard. I know what you might be thinking. Come on, Sierra, like a guy can't interview a terrorist on his channel? Well, technically no, but obviously it's not because I said so. It's because this guy did. Right here. And basically that's where I come in. It's also where this guy comes in. And I know because this is the internet, you're probably already thinking, who is this guy? And honestly, that's fair because I didn't know either. But this guy is Richie Torres. Torres is actually a sitting member of Congress. He was elected by New York's 15th district. Yeah, New York. To make this all just a little bit better, yes, he is a Democrat. And honestly, he's not just a Democrat. He is what we out here in cattle country would consider a communist. He supported movements like Black Lives Matter, cashless transactions so that illegal immigrants can't be traced, defunding the police, and other like wildly left-leaning talking points. He's found immense success. He's been involved in politics since 2015, which is pretty impressive considering he's like 37, I think. Oh, I forgot to mention he was also the Bronx's first openly gay and the youngest elected legislative candidate. Okay, cool. So what does he have to do with shit? Well, Congressman Torres wrote a letter. Yeah, so I can pretty much hear you all do your deep sighs, and I ain't reading all that. Okay, fine, I'll read it to you. So this is a letter from our sweet Congressman Richie Torres to not just Daniel Clancy of Twitch, but also the president and CEO of the one and only Amazon.com. As you can see, this letter was sent October 29th of last year, so it's been like, what, 9 months? I wonder what Hasan was up to around that time. Like, it was peak American timeline. So if you guys can believe this, this was conveniently around the time that the election was literally a week away. Asman decided he was gonna say some dumb shit. It's pretty clear how something like this would have got buried. Congressman Richie Torres says, "Dear Mr. Clancy, I am writing to express alarm about the amplification of anti-Semitism on Twitch at the hands of Hasan Piker, who is one of the largest political streamers with a following of 2.7 million. Since October 7th, there has been an explosion of Jew hatred on social media platforms. Hasan Piker has emerged as the poster child for the post-October 7th breakout of anti-Semitism in America. Mr. Piker has demonized Orthodox Jews as, quote, inbred, and has dehumanized a Jewish man as a, quote,
Fucking baying pig! You fucking bloodthirsty, violent pig dog!
association of Jews with pigs and bloodthirst as textbook anti-Semitism. Mr. Piker has all but exposed himself as an apologist for the sexual violence and savage rapes of October 7th, quoting,
Doesn't matter if fucking rapes happen on October 7th. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much.
Mr. Piker declares, before finally admitting that, quote, Palestinian resistance, his euphemism for terrorism, is not perfect. There's no way this guy isn't funded by terrorists. Mr. Piker has said that he has, quote,
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization. They are designated by the American state as a terrorist organization. I don't have an issue with them, let's just say.
no issue with Hezbollah, the world's most heavily armed terrorist organization in the world, and has given a platform to a suspected terrorist from the Houthis. The US government has declared Hezbollah a foreign terrorist organization in the case of the former, and the Houthis especially designated a global terrorist group.
That's so fire. Oh my god. Dude, we think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that. We love you too, man. Big time. Yeah.
I love
Platforming any of these terrorist organizations, as Piker has done, is beyond the pale. Piker has even gone as far to incite violence, telling his followers to, quote,
Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist blood.
Honestly, guys, I can't bring myself to read the next couple paragraphs out loud, primarily because YouTube will 100% flag me. So I definitely encourage you to read those on your own in your spare time. Just some super fun, light reading for later. I am going to read the last sentence of this page, though, because I think it's super important. Cora says, what does his popularity reveal about the devaluation of Jewish lives in American society and Twitch's deepening role in the devaluation of Jewish lives?
It's a rhetorical question, Farley. What? That's a rhetorical question. That means you don't have to answer it.
Hasan Piker has come out as an apologist for not only 10/7, but also for 9/11, compounding anti-Semitism with anti-Americanism. Here's Mr. Piker in his own words.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
The 3,000 Americans incinerated or otherwise murdered in the Twin Towers, the falling men and women plummeting to their deaths from the 110-story skyscrapers. According to Mr. Piker, all of them had it coming. They deserved it. One wonders whether Mr. Piker has ever seen an anti-American or anti-Semitic terrorist attack he didn't like. He seems to live in a morally inverted universe where the true terrorists on 9/11 and 10/7 were not the perpetrators, but the victims. Speaking of siding with terrorists, Mr. Piker has glorified, quote,
What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Didn't he go to war and like literally lose his eye because some mujahideen, a brave fucking soldier, fucked his eye hole with their dick? Isn't that how he lost his fucking dumbass eye?
in regards to Congressman Dan Crenshaw, who honorably served his nation in the Navy SEALs. Mr. Piker's loyalty lies not with the members of the U.S. Armed Forces, but with the Mujahideen who murder and maim them on the field. In a recent video on Twitch, Hasan is seen maliciously laughing at a Jewish woman who simply thanked Vice President Kamala Harris for advocating for the hostages and who conveyed concern about anti-Semitism.
Concerns about anti-Semitism. Beth?
Yes!
Hi, thank you for being here.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for remembering we need to bring the hostages home. Of course. The rise of anti-Semitism and violence from anti-Semitism has risen greatly on college campuses and on our city streets in the last.
I have one simple question for Mr. Piker and his enablers at Twitch. What exactly do you find amusing? Are you amused by anti-Semitism? Amused by the kidnapping of 30 children, among them infants and toddlers? Amused by the abduction of the aging Holocaust survivors? Mr. Piker revealed the depth of his depravity when he posted an image of himself as a reincarnation of Vladimir Lenin, one of the fathers of totalitarian terror in the 20th century. Lenin is estimated to have caused the deaths of 7 to 10 million people. His successor, Stalin, the deaths of 20 to 30 million people. His follower, Mao Zedong, I don't know if that's right, the deaths of 40 to 70 million people in communist China. But with idols like Lenin, it's really no wonder why Hasan Piker seems so untroubled by the mass killings of October the 7th. The only question that remains, why is Twitch so untroubled by Hasan Piker's troubling Jew hatred? Okay, people, I am begging you to wake up and strap the fuck in. If you have not been paying attention, it's about to get beefy.
Sorry. This is really fucked up.
Mr. Clancy, you are known to be an admirer of Hasan Piker. In fact, you admire Mr. Piker so deeply that you even had your staff at Twitch sing him a happy birthday. You've praised Mr. Piker for his, quote, frankness and bluntness, and have said, quote, he's comfortable saying whatever he believes. So, in light of all the anti-Semitism that has been revealed about Mr. Piker, do you still like his frankness and bluntness? Is your company still comfortable with how comfortable Mr. Piker has been with spewing Jew hatred, however, quote, frankly and bluntly he may do it? Hasan Piker is but the tip of the iceberg. The anti-Semitic poster child for a systemically anti-Semitic social media platform. Twitch not only enables anti-Semitism, it emboldens it. Look no further than streamer Sneeko, who, in one video, is seen screaming like a raving lunatic, down with the Yahud, which means down with the Jews. Lest you think Sneeko's anti-Semitism is but an isolated incident, he paid effusive tribute to the mastermind of the deadliest day for Jews since the Holocaust, quoting, "May Allah grant Yahya Sinwar," sorry guys, I don't fucking know, the highest ranking, also don't know, paradise, inshallah. No less virulent in his anti-Semitism is Myron Gaines, who said, "We have to, quote, take our country back from these Jewish supremacists. If the KKK or the Third Reich were on social media, it would be Twitch." If Twitch feels even the slightest semblance of social responsibility as a corporation, questionable proposition given the company you keep, then the time has come for Twitch to stop popularizing those who popularize anti-Semitism. Congress has been scrutinizing the amplified anti-Semitism that has taken hold in the wake of October 7th. Just like no person is above the law, no company in America, not even Twitch, is above congressional oversight. Sincerely, Richie Torres, our hero. Well, I don't know any more about this than anyone else. I just happened to stumble upon this, and it looks like it got looked over some because of everything that was going on last year. I see some of my favorite creators really struggling, and last time I checked, Al-Qaeda wasn't running ads for Kellogg's. So my question is, if they aren't loud enough, and we as fans aren't loud enough, and your advertisers aren't loud enough, like, yeah, at that point, I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. Why the fuck is a congressman saying the same fucking thing and nothing still happening? This needs to be everywhere. You guys need to take this video, take the document, I'm gonna link it below, put it fucking everywhere. Send it to people, send it to your grandma, send it to your content creators, send it to everyone. Blow this shit up because it's only going to get worse. At this point, it is obvious that Dan Clancy and Twitch is not only ignoring their viewers, their creators, but they are also now actively ignoring the United States congressional, or at least their suggestions and concerns. If this is something that went over my head and I missed it, like, okay, I'm an idiot, but we should rehash this because it's a pretty big deal. These guys have stuff to do other than writing letters to fucking Dan Clancy while he's going through the hot tub section about fucking Hasan. So let's crack this sucker open or back open and do something about it. Either way, like I said, I'm gonna leave the link to the document down below. Feel free to copy, paste it, send it to fucking anyone. Thank you for hanging out if you did this long. I super appreciate it. I know it was kind of lengthy, but I just had to do it to them. Like, subscribe, and let's make something happen. Bye, guys.